Welcome to my channel, Adrian. Yes, psychic medium, regression hypnosis practitioner, and it's so exciting because we are literally 1 month away from a new year, which is incredible, which is absolutely amazing, And before we even go into anything, what I would just really like to say is that, this has been such a challenging year. And if you are here right now and you are looking at this, allow me from my heart to send you kapwing, 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 to your heart, so much acknowledgement. Um, because this year was challenging for everybody. And just acknowledge the fact that you've been able to make it through it. Big ups to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, Libra, this is a general reading. We're going to look a little bit in the energy remaining in 2021 for you. Then we're going to look at what it is that you can look forward towards 2022. It's obviously a general message, so please take it as it resonates. For all of you coming back to my channel, welcome back. It's such a pleasure to have you. Thank you for all the likes, thank you for the comments, thank you for the donations, thank you for your kindness, thank you for your support. My channel has grown really fast in the last couple of months. Well, fast for me, so, and I'm very grateful because I can't do any of that without your support. So I'd really like to say thank you so very much from my heart. And if it is your first time here, or if you've been here before and you're visiting again and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd like to invite you. If you like the sort of material, if you want to catch up on your weekly readings and know when they're coming out, then hit that subscription button, hit that all notification so let me know when it's coming out. Right, so I'm going to start your reading. We're going to start in end of your reading with a oracle card. The oracle card at the end is going to be a crystal oracle card because I love crystals. I'm a crystal healer. I use it in everything that I do. You've got two cards which have gone to the floor though, so let me just get them for you. This is what I'm talking about. You're going to love this. Okay, let me just get back in the seat. The space is a little small. I had to change things around a little bit, but look at what you got. Your messages, you've got new beginnings and gateway. Gateway to new beginnings for you, gateway to new starts, new things happening. Libra, it's a brand new phase for you. It's a brand new year. It's a brand new phase. It's a brand new energy for you taking place at the moment. We are sort of like in the eclipse season at the moment. We're also very strongly in Sagittarius energy at the moment, which can be a very challenging energy, but it's also about showing to us those things that are not working so that we can work at fixing those things. All right, so what an awesome start for you. What a beautiful confirmation. New beginnings, magical gateways, doors opening for you. If all of it resonates with you, claim it inside your heart. Say yes, 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 yes. All right. So let's just see. Let's grab this deck. Maybe there's some things that you still need to, wrap up in that last little bit of this year. Things that you maybe want to focus on and just last little bit to make sure that you go forward prosperously and abundantly and successfully. Okay. And sometimes we're not aware of the things that we still need to, give some attention to, and that is why we want to look at that and see what those things are. So we got the Tower, and it came out in reverse, which is really, really excellent, because for some of you, you might think that there's still some things that you needed to do. Well, it seems like your quota is complete. You've done what you needed to do. You've completed what you needed to complete. So you can really sort of, take this time and give yourself a little bit of a break. Give yourself a little bit of a breather, because, I can see that you've done what you needed to do. So what's going on? What's going on heading forward? Knight of Wands. Okay. The space to focus forward. If maybe you haven't been that kind to yourself this year, for whatever various reasons. I mean, we all have stuff that we need to do in our life, so be it with your job or with your kids or your family or whatever. Going forward, I would say, so if you do happen to have some time here now, because as I said, energetically, it would appear that you've done what you needed to do, then maybe it's time to give yourself a nice little treat. It's time to do something nice for yourself. All right. Let's see what messages you have here from the universe. What is it that the universe would like to, maybe let you know at this particular point in time? What is the 5 cents that the universe would like to add? to add in. I'm South African and I speak more than one language, so sometimes my accent is funny. Strength card, Leo energy above you. So this is really a time for you, Libra, to embrace your strength and to embrace your potential. As we go forward in life, sometimes it's so easy to sometimes almost fall into almost like a loop, basically. This is your life, this is what's going to be, this is what you can expect, and it becomes very chop chop chop, very blah blah blah. All right, but from what I can tell over here, Libra, this is really a time for you to give some goodies to yourself. You may have been giving so much to others. You may have been so there for others, emotionally, providing support, providing mental support, physical support, financial support, love, and all of those type of things. But maybe you neglected yourself a little bit in the whole process of doing that. So this is a time that the universe want to let you know for really to start giving to yourself. All right. Let's see, what do we have? What are your ancestral strength, and what are the message that your ancestral lineage would like to communicate to you at this particular point in time? Page of Pentacles. This is a time again for you. It's a time of new beginnings. It's a time for new starts. If you have been thinking of starting a new business or anything like that, that's definitely something you can focus on at the moment. New courses, change of direction basically in your life. It's a good time to do that. Now, here's the amazing magical thing. As you go towards the new year, or in this particular period where we are right now, there's a lot of celebrations that are taking place right now. There's a lot of people that are ending their work year, which they're very relieved about. There's people getting bonuses. There's all kinds of public holidays. There's Christmas, there's New Year's, there's Hanukkah, there's all these wonderful celebrations that are coming up that may not necessarily be something that is, sort of like a thing in your life. But the thing is, you get something called free energy that floats around, and you can always tap into free energy. So if everybody around you is already happy and everybody's already doing great and everybody's already doing fantastic, you can just as well benefit from that energy, and that will also help you going forward to actually reach what you want faster. Okay, let's see what you can look forward to in 2022. This is obviously a very broad question, but you've got two cards that came out. You've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So there may be a lot of things happening in your life still at the moment, Libra, where you just don't see an end in sight. You don't see a solution. You don't see how this is ever, ever, ever going to work. A lot of things that you may be crying about or feel very sort of like despondent about. I see a lot of that balance coming, or a lot of those things almost like sort of sorting themselves out as you go forward. The thing to also remember is that as we're going forward, there is a global awakening taking place. There is a global ascension taking place. There is a global spiritual awakening taking place. Now, I know that when we look around us, that things seem incredibly dystopian at the moment, but this energy wants to let you know, Libra, that going forward into 2022, a lot of the things that you can't even conceive a solution for right now, a lot of those things are being resolved for you on the higher planes of being. All right. Before I draw your crystal oracle card, let's just see what direct messages we maybe have from the universe for you as well, Libra, for your 2022 reading. Hope that y'all are doing amazeballs. I hope that y'all doing so beautifully well. Also, recently I've had a lot of people that came to me with questions about regression hypnosis, and they had some concerns about them and things like that. So you can also just look out on the channel. There will be a couple of videos that will address certain things that people have had, with concerns as well. Because I think if one person has a concern, then, other people probably have the same concern as well. So 9 of Swords again. 9 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and 8 of Swords. Okay. So there may be some challenges for you in 2022. Listen, we're not going to make any bones about it. There's going to be some challenges. There's some worries that you're taking forward in with you. The only guidance I would say that we are getting for you at the moment, Libra, is to make sure that the challenges that you have and the concerns that you have, be mindful that it doesn't become almost, how would I say this, almost personal, almost all-consuming. So, you're allowed to say, I experience problems, I experience concerns, I'm experiencing, feeling demotivated, I'm experiencing all of those things. But be very mindful to not become too associated with those, with those things, in a sense of, I am depressed because I'm experiencing extreme depression. The brain hears a very different message when you say, I'm experiencing extreme depression, as opposed to, I am horribly depressed. Okay, right. Let's finish off with your crystal oracle card. And we're going to pull the booklet out for this because this has got the most beautiful booklet with it, really, which is really absolutely amazing. So I want to share that with you. And again, if it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate your comments, your shares, subscriptions. It really means a lot to me. Right. Rhodochrosite. Acceptance. Okay. Now let's just get it out quickly and then I'm going to read it for you. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. You would imagine, since this is alphabetic, that I would get it so much faster. Actually, no, it's R. And you see, I'm looking under A. That's why I'm not getting it. I'm looking for rhodochrosite under A because it said acceptance. What I can say. What I can say. All right, here we go. So I'm going to keep the book up, and I'm just going to read it for you quickly. All right. So it's related to the heart chakra. So it's about love, which is all about self-acceptance, which is always about expanding in positive ways in life. So crystal medicine, the medicine of rhodochrosite teaches you to accept all aspects of yourself and to learn to embrace yourself in all your totality. To love yourself deeply right here and right now for all your traits, negative and positive. Rhodochrosite is of the same family as malachite, and malachite is that green crystal, which, let me see, here is the card right on top. Malachite is a green crystal which is all about inner healing so that abundance can flow. Okay, and where was I in any case? Okay, so it's the same as the rhodochrosite family, but it's pink in color. Malachite is a powerful healing crystal on all levels, and so is its sister rhodochrosite. It holds the healing energy of compassion. All right, crystal healing. It's for self-healing and acceptance, to bring energy of unconditional love to assist you in balancing, soothing, and healing emotions. It enhances self-love and compassion. And when you do those things, your life is a way of expanding in beautiful ways. Okay. Support those who are emotionally overwhelmed, assist you to surrender and let go, and assist you to become more self-aware. Now, here's the thing. You may already have this crystal. You may want to get yourself a crystal, but if that is not the case, you can also really just imagine yourself tapping into the energy of that crystal, because all energies are always available and we're connected to everything. So you can always just take 3 nice deep breaths and then just envision yourself connecting to that energy in the earth. All right. And then just lastly, it says this card is coming to your life today to share with you that things are perfect just the way that they are. All right. Know that there are times in life when the best solution is to do nothing and to accept things the way that they are. And I know that this can be very challenging for you, Libra, because you love to help other people and you love to support other people. But the thing to also remember is that when we are not good within ourselves, and when we within ourselves is not, at our best positive and possible flow, then we can't really help someone else, because you can't really start from an empty cup. And then we're going to start chipping our own cup away. That's where we start to have a lot of problems sometimes. Okay. It's time to surrender, to accept the situation in hand. This can be a challenge, especially if you have your own agenda, expectation, or planned outcome. However, acceptance can allow space for miracles to occur. I'm not going to read the rest, but that is really so amazing, So it might be very overwhelming for you at the moment. It might be very challenging for you at the moment. And some of you might actually be feeling very frustrated because you're not able to help, and you're not able to support, and you're not able to be there for others in the way that you'd like to be there for them. But remember that if you want to give your best to others, you can only give from your best possible strength. So please remember that going forward into 2022, when your goal is to help others, it's always best to focus on the self first, so that your cup can flow over so much that you always have almost like a surplus of surplus. and then you can give to others from that. Because in that way, you're giving positive love and light, and what you give out also comes back to you. All right. So I hope that helps you, Libra. From my heart, namaste. See you next time.